Nick Tammaro here on the Colonial Downs backstretch, joined by 2024 leading rider at Colonial Downs, Ben Curtis, also leading the standings in 2025. Ben, big weekend coming up. You've got a few stakes mounts that we were going to go over. Let's start with Jocoso in the Secretariat. Horse that you were on last time out in the American Turf. Bit of a wide move that day. What do you think of his chances tomorrow?
Yeah, he's a horse who ran very well on his last start. We had a wide draw that day. We were out on the outside, so I had to kind of give away a little bit of ground, but I thought he came home very well, ran a solid race that day, and that kind of form would put him right in the mix here. And I think he'll really like this track. I know Keith is very happy with the way he's been training, so if he takes a step forward, he could definitely show up on the day.
Your plan going to be obviously to save ground. There's not a ton of pace in there, but he doesn't have to be all that far back from off of it.
No, I think he's very straightforward. When he won his, I think it was his maiden, he made all around Ellis. He went to the front and they never got to him. And he came from behind the last day, so he's very versatile. And when in a race that lacks speed, having that tactical advantage to be able to put him anywhere is very advantageous. So hopefully we just get a smooth trip around, and we'll see if he's good enough on the day.
Beverly D, you're on Spanish Eyes for Brendan Walsh. There's an Irish joke in there that I'm not going to make, but she comes in off a narrow miss at Delaware, shortening up, but should get some pace in front of her. Horse that you're planning on probably just letting you lay back and make one run.
Yeah, I'll see what Brendan says. Whatever he says, I'll do. And I thought she ran a solid race the last day. Very good race in Delaware. I didn't get any run on her when I rode her on her first start in America. I was trapped in behind horses. It was her first start. I looked after, and she took a big step forward. She's got very solid form. She was second in a German Oaks before she came over. She's well bred. We know she can run, and it looks like a nice spot for her. And again, I think the turf here, the way the track is, it's a big galloping track. That's definitely going to play to her strengths. So definitely looking forward to getting back on her.
And obviously the big one's the Arlington Million. You're on Cairo, who is going to be one of the choices, likely the second choice behind Integration. How are you planning on approaching things, and what do you think of his chances?
Yeah, well, obviously I've had a chat with Alice. I had a sit on him the other day, and he floated around the turf. We just let him stretch his legs. Holly, who rides him every day, she's delighted with the way he's going at the moment, and so is Alice. So he's travelled over well. He seems to have settled in, and he's a bit the same. Tactically he's very versatile. He's ran very solid races sitting up near the pace, and he obviously came from the back when he ran that third place in Ascot. I think there is some speed in the race, and it'd be lovely to have something to aim at. But it's not a necessity, so I'll let him jump away, find a nice rhythm, and take it from there. But I think he definitely fits well in that race, and if he turns up with his A game, he's going to be one of the ones to beat.
He may have made a long trip, but he's going to take your home court advantage, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Good luck, Ben. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you're playing along with us here at twinspires.com.